Welcome home, Rep Pack. Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons. We are going to be opening up two boxes from Nick Asia. One of them, which is completely based on the incidental fish from SpongeBob. Essentially a spiritual successor to the Bikini Bottom Buddy series that they did. These are also bag clips, and they have some characters. Most of these, well actually all of them except for one, have never had a piece of merchandise in the history of the SpongeBob fandom. So I cannot wait to open them up. And this one, which is based off of a Bikini Bottom slumber party, and they all have their own sleeping bags that are like customized to the character too. And one of them is an incidental too. I cannot get enough of these incidental random fish from SpongeBob. I think every set that comes out now, of course you should have SpongeBob, Patrick, your characters that the average person is going to be buying them for. But if you have a chase or like an extra character slot, rather than duplicating a character or giving us somebody we've already seen, just put a random incidental fish in there. That would make the hunt for like the long-term fans so much happier. So let's go ahead and get started with, let's go back and forth. We'll open up both of them at the same time. And big shout out to my man Don the Whale. He actually sent the sleep time one over here for us to unbox, so would not have this without him and his family, so thank you so much. And then this one over here I picked up online, so let's see here what we've got. Okay, so I can't lie, I want to start off with the sleep time ones or the slumber party one, so let's do this one. The box, the packaging is absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, the reflection on it, the print quality is insane. You got the Nickelodeon stamp over there. Anytime you get a product from Nick Asia, it will have this stamp on there, so that way you know it is authentic. Anything that you get that does not have that stamp is an unlicensed product. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so first one out. As customary with a lot of the Nick Asia sets, it comes with a card as well too, like a little trading card. Nice sizable one here too. And this is we have the incidental fish here, and he's in like a piece of lettuce, like I don't even know, or kelp maybe. And look at him, he's sucking on his thumb. It's like a little baby fish. His eyes are massive. He reminds me of that guy from the world record book who like can push his eyes out of their sockets. I'm sorry you had to see that. I've been cursed with that in my brain for the last 15 years since my mom bought me that book as a kid. So I figured I'd just hit you with it too. But he is so cute. I'm trying to think of like what fish this could be. I mean, he's just kind of like a generic brown grouper fish, but inside there, oh my gosh, they have little references inside as well. You can see Bubble Buddy there. You can see a Bubble Burger. And if you look really closely, it's kind of hard to make out. You could even see a giraffe on the inside there for the bubbles. That is so cute. And they all slip inside of this little tiny pouch here, and they are magnetic, so if you wanted to display them like on a wall or some kind of magnetic surface, you could, but they also have this link chain, so therefore you can display it just like this too. Ryan, pop them up on screen. SpongeBob has passed away! This is like a childhood version of Incidental 27. I think that is the closest fish I can find. You've got the orange fin in the back there too. That's so cute to be able to get like a little, you know. He's also this fish here, the one that sucks on his thumb. So it's literally a baby version of that guy. Like, who would have thought, you know, he would get a baby plush ever. Like, that's insane. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and check out these ones now. Let's open it up. The one that I want from this set the most is this one of the mom and her kids. You get 3 in one there, and they look horrified. Like, their reaction is just so perfect for anything. Oh my, did we get the ones that I wanted the most, like out the gate on both of them? Yes. Like that is, I feel like that's the one with the most value. Like, look at how horrified she looks. Like in response to just about anything. That is hilarious. So very meme worthy plush there, and just sitting that on the shelf, you know, it's so iconic. And you get 3 characters. You get this little orange fish. I believe his name is Monroe, and I think like the most iconic moment of that fish in particular is this scene where SpongeBob flies off with his magic flying pants.
It's the flying guy. Wow.
That's like the most notable one, but you also have this little blue girl fish too, which is pretty famous too. And they all have posable like legs too. That is absolutely perfect. I am in love with this. That is 10 out of 10. And for the grouper fish too here, since we could find him as an actual incidental, I thought he was just kind of generic at first, but since we were able to find him, I'm giving him a 10 out of 10 too. I mean, I know those are high ratings to start off here, but those are the 2 that I was was like the most excited for, but there are some other ones that I cannot wait to see. So let's go ahead and set this one up as well. These ones are not magnetic, at least this one isn't. So you can only hang these ones up as bag clips. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. Like, this is the kind of SpongeBob merch I only dreamed of. Like, that's amazing. Okay, back to this set over here. You really got to keep an eye out for this thing, though, because it's just kind of randomly in the bag. Thankfully, the magnet kind of helps you find it. This one is gonna be SpongeBob! Look at how... So is the magnetic part, like, on this, or is it on the plush? Okay, so the magnetic part is only on the actual pouch. Look at this adorable little SpongeBob. Oh my goodness, he is so cute. Somebody back here a little jealous. DoodleBob, our special guest of today. He's really proud of that pencil. You want to show... Okay, yeah, you want to show him the pencil. Show him the pencil. DoodleBob did not get a sleepy time one. That would have been cool too, but sorry, DoodleBob. It's SpongeBob's time to shine. And then the pineapple is just like a classic SpongeBob's pineapple house here, made into like a little slipper. That's kind of a cool slipper design, honestly. No like little Easter eggs on the inside like this one. I think because this one's kind of a little random, like it's like these kelp leaves, I guess. That kind of gives it a little bit more flavor. But with SpongeBob, it's like, it's his pineapple, you know, it's very identifiable already. And then if you push him in there, you can just kind of see his eyes peeking out. I do wish his arms were just slightly longer, so that way you could kind of have him like resting above so you could see him a little more. But if it's a bag clip, you don't want this thing falling out necessarily, so I think sinking it in a little bit more, it makes sense. So cool. And I think these being like a magnetic surface is awesome too, because you can just take them out. It's hard not to rank these all a 10, but I gotta give something like the outstanding one, right? So I'm gonna give SpongeBob a 9. No, as far as uniqueness goes, I think it would have been cool on the inside of the pouch if they would have put like maybe Gary in there, a piece of like, you know, maybe his sofa, some of those little, you know, tropes to his house. I'm gonna give him an 8. I think that there could have been more to him. I think that we're gonna see some that really stand out, so we gotta leave some room there. I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10 good doodle stars. Okay, next up here, we've got the shake fish, which actually, even me, I don't remember where this character appears. I want to say maybe it's in this episode, which is SpongeBob, You're Fired. In that episode, we get all of these fish that are dressed up as different food objects. That's my best guess, but I don't think that that is it. But I love that he is drinking himself. Like, there's some kind of cannibalistic aspect of this that is a little concerning, but it's okay. He's drinking his own self drink. But he is so cool, and look at his lips. Him, I'm going to give, I can't blame him because I don't know who he is. I'm gonna give him, comparing to the fish family, I'm gonna give him an 8 too. Actually, yeah, I'll give him an 8 because he's like an actual plush inside of there. You can put your finger inside of the suit and you can feel there's an actual plush on the interior of this too, which is a nice little aspect they did not have to do. So for that, I'll give it an 8. Okay, next Slumber Party one, let's take a look. This one is Plankton. Oh my goodness, this one is he's got a little shirt on that makes him so much cooler. It says kiss the copepod, and it's got Plankton's adorable little face there, and then you've got a little handle on his actual chum bucket little sweet here. Very, very cool. You see, like, the fact that they gave him the shirt, I guess they gave SpongeBob pajamas too, but there's a very like Plankton-y statement on it.
Hello. Did someone say copepod?
And his arms come out just enough, like I was saying, to where he kind of like stays up a little bit. Oh, that's a tough one to say. I don't know. I think I gotta give him an 8 too. No, he's just, man, I just really love Plankton, so it's tough for me to say. Dang, that is I feel like I'm gonna give this one an 8.5. Like, it's a little better than the SpongeBob one, just because, I don't know, it feels like there's more personality there, and I may be a little biased. I just love getting Plankton merch, but I am gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. Okay, next one up here, come on. I really want to get Nocturna, or also that guy with the ski mask. The bank robber is pretty amazing too. It is oh my goodness, her hair. We got Nocturna. Let's see if we can style her hair like more like the packaging here. She has a ponytail that's like non-existent. Like, I don't know if the rubber band for her ponytail came off. Oh wait, no, here it is. Here it is. Okay, it's actually here, the little bead. I see it. So this is Nocturna. Ryan, you have to play a clip of Nocturna because I'm sure a majority of people have no clue who Nocturna even is.
Isn't it your nap time, Pearl?
She is actually voiced by, I believe, Aubrey Plaza. Most famously probably from Parks and Recreation, maybe White Lotus. But the fact that we got her as a fish is like so cool, that this is literally a once in a lifetime possible thing here. I think I fixed her hair enough to where, you know, it looks similar to the actual packaging here. You got to give her like the classic 2000s emo spike hair in the back here. There we go. There, we got to tease it in the back. Looks like Sasuke Uchiha fish. There we go, though. We have Nocturna. So cool. She also has the posable legs as well, too. She has like the dead fish necklace on. Like, this is what I'm talking about with like just personality. Like, there's so much personality to this character. And like, people know who this is, but they'll probably just think it's like an emo SpongeBob fish, which is kind of cool in itself. But for that, I'm giving this one a 10 out of 10 too. I'm tying this one with the mom and kids just because of the fact that I feel like this one is also such a deep cut that I appreciate that part of it. Okay, next up here, I'm not gonna lie, I really want to see the Squidward one and the Mr. Krabs one of this. Let's see what we got here. It is Mr. Krabs. Now that transcends past being like an 8 or an 8.5, because you know, they didn't just give him his house. I feel like giving them their house to sleep in is just kind of like an easy cop-out, like, place for them to sleep. I think this is so cool that they gave him a little coin with this original image on here that says, I like money, and he's an actual coin. Because in my mind, like, somebody's sleeping bag, you know, when you were a kid, you didn't have a sleeping bag of your house, right? You had a sleeping bag of something that you liked as a kid. So it only makes sense for him to sleep in, like, a coin like this or a dollar bill, you know? So I really enjoyed that part of it. He's got this adorable little outfit on too. I think the Mr. Krabs one, although I think SpongeBob and Plankton are cuter, I think I'm gonna give this one a 9.5 out of 10. And also I got 2 cards in this one, so yeah, that too. Alright, next one up on this side. Let's see here. I got Nocturna. I mean, now I really would like to get that bank robber here. Let's see here. The bank robber. We were just ask and you shall receive. See, like this one, if I were to put any of these like actually on my bag, obviously I'm a collector, so these are more just for display. But like if I were to put any of them actually on a backpack of mine, I think I would put this one. He just is funny. It's like, you know who he is. It's really, really cute on top of that. Like, it's just got a fun flair to it. Like, I already know that he is going to go over here in our gold section of the collection. I have a lot of Swiper the Fox over there. So since we have all of our gold over there, I think it makes sense for the bank robber to also be over there in the collection. Can we unmask this fish? Like, does this fish exist? Like, is that the green fish, the same fish, possibly? Like, what color are his pants? These are blue. Looking through the list, I don't really see any fish that is wearing orange pants. Like, even if I did, the odds of it also being green. So he could be just any of the green fish, and this could just be, these pants could be a part of that ensemble with the mask, you know?
I don't even know where to begin to look.
There's no way to identify him exactly. So if we were the Bikini Bottom police, we probably would be out on this one. I feel like you probably could narrow it down, but you couldn't exactly say from just what you see here. But if you're looking at fish that actually wear pants, because a lot of them don't wear pants at all, but if you're looking at fish that wear pants, similar body shape, I am saying Incidental 107. 107 looks like he, like if I were like a cop and I was just gonna jump to a conclusion based off of a stereotype of how they look, I'm gonna go ahead and guess Incidental 107 looks like he could be the bank robber. You guys tell me though, who do you think this bank robber is? That one is also getting that one's getting a 9.5 out of 10 for me. Just because again, we have to have some that just stand out immediately, and that one's really, really good. Just maybe not as good as like the whole family of fish. Come on, that's hard to beat. Okay, this one is, I'm gonna guess it's Patrick. Let's see here. Actually, no, it is Squidward. So this one, like this in my opinion, is one that I would consider design-wise the best one. Like I gave the Incidental a 10, just because of the fact he's an Incidental, you don't see that often. But if I were to give it just purely off of it achieving its goal of having a sleeping bag and like character personality, it would be this one. You have Squidward's little sleeping bag. It says, "Here lies Squidward's hopes and dreams." He is sleeping something in what at some point was something in his adult life where he had to accept that that is not a reality, that is something that will not likely happen, and just lay it to rest. And then to have like a physical gravestone of it, like whoever came up with that idea in that episode, like in the writer's room, they absolutely like freaking cooked. And then you have the bikini bottom flowers in the background to give that same like cemetery vibe to it. And then his outfit is not your typical SpongeBob or typical Squidward outfit. It's his artist outfit, which makes sense because it's like one of the things that he's kind of had to accept is not being his career is being an artist. You know, he's just kind of a portrait doing artist for himself and his own little gallery at his house. So like him wearing an outfit of something that he likely wishes that he was able to pursue is really spot on. It is adorable. It's like a painful adorableness to this one. So for that reason, this one I think I'm gonna give a 10 as well, alongside the Incidental. But in our hearts, we will know this one was probably better. But it's just because with the Incidental, you know, it's nice to see him. Alright, so Squidward is our top ranking one, I think, with the mom and family fish. Let's see what we got here next. We have to have the Pickle guy, or it's gotta be the inner tube guy. Let's see who it is. My money's on the inner tube guy here. Well, I would have lost my money because this is a Pickle man. This is the Pickle guy. You gotta watch out for a bubble bass, but I mean, I cannot put on the nose who exactly this is or what moment this is, but I do like the little Pickle man. And again, if Ryan could find it, we will pop up Pickle man here up on screen for you. But just because I can't remember, it doesn't mean he deserves a bad ranking. I'm still gonna give him an 8.5 out of 10 as well. And also, all the cards that come with them are like little ID cards of the citizens. And I love how he went to the DMV with his Pickle costume on. What do you still call the DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles, or the DBV, Department of Boat Vehicles, something like that. The DBV. All right, we have one left of each. It's always the sad part is when you start to run out of them to open. We got this one coming up, and that's gotta be Patrick, yes. And the Patrick one is very cute too. I mean, he's alright. I think it's just like, you know, it's the burger, it's a Krabby Patty he's in. There's no burger to it, just the cheese and the lettuce. And the Patrick looks a little bit like different, I guess, like a little bit off. I don't know. That was the one that I was like least interested in. He is very, very cute. I will say it is more personality than just giving him his like rock house, because that would have been terrible. But definitely not my favorite one. So I'm gonna give that one our lowest ranking, which I think is just a regular 8, an 8 out of 10. And finally, our last one of these, it has to be that too. But literally, it was like we got the ones that I wanted the most out the start, and then the ones that I wanted the least at the end. I mean, ideally, that's like the way you'd want to go, right? Let's see here. This one, the only reason why I'm not the biggest fan of this one is that it comes as like a separate piece. So like as a bag clip, it's really not the most. I mean, I guess you kind of stuff it up there a little bit. Maybe if you put his like arms on the other side, like one of his arms, that could kind of work a little bit, but it looks a little bit odd. And I feel like his fin also was a little bit unnormal. Like, you know, typically the fins in SpongeBob don't look like that on the back. So this was my least favorite of the designs, but still an amazing piece. And it is 100% licensed, and it is an incidental fish, so he will be going in the collection somewhere. He is fantastic. On the average, he would be a 10 out of 10, but in this set that's already so awesome, I gotta give him our lowest ranking too, at an 8 out of 10 overall. You guys let me know what was your favorite. My favorite from both sets have got to be the Squidward one, and I would still say the mom with the family fish. These are my two favorite out of both sets. You guys let me know what was your favorite in the comment down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you want to support the show further, consider becoming a member of our Patreon or also a YouTube member via the join button down below. If you're a fan of SpongeBob nostalgia and preservation of all the things that we grew up on, you're going to want to be a part of our membership. Not only that, you're also supporting a small team of people that make all of these videos for you guys. We have so much fun doing them, but we could not do them without your guys' support. Those donations help offset things to where we can afford to do this stuff. Plus, you get access to content that is not available anywhere else. And number one, you get the reassurance of knowing you're helping this show continue to keep going for years to come. So thank you so much to our already existing Patreon and YouTube members. If you guys are interested in picking up any of your own little bag clip characters, I will be auctioning off some of these over on my Whatnot stream, which will be down below. You can sign up for free and you get $15 for free towards your first pickup at the checkout. But you can also just come hang out with us live. We do giveaways every single stream, so we'd love to have you there. But on that note, you guys know the drill. Scan it! Alright, so thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button and subscribe if you're new here. I'll see you guys in this video over here that I know you're gonna love. And as always, Rat Pack, I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. Adios and bloop!